Who was that girl who played the blonde one in that one where she loved the squire but she couldn't marry him because of something her family did in the 18th century?
Is that the one where they all want to get hold of the house?
That's right, yeah, and they had the sea crashing in the old time and she was standing on a cliff and it was in Cornwall about the tin mines.
Yeah, the Pilgarlics.
It's not Pilgarlic, Mum. Pilgarlic's a horse. Runs in the Grand National.
Well, he's done very well for himself, opening all those supermarkets and cutting the ribbon, you know, when they launch ships.
They don't cut ribbons when they launch ships. They smash champagne, and that's red rum.
Well, the one I felt really sorry for was the one who jumped that invisible fence with 100 yards to go and fell flat on her stomach. Lochinvar or something.
Devon Lock.
Yeah, Lochinvar, he was one of the outlaws when Richard Green was in charge of Robin Hood.
Oh, yes, and then he was that explorer, and he wouldn't eat his dogs, and he got beaten to the pole by a Swede.
That was John Mills.
Yeah, then he shot himself in Soho.
John Mills never shot himself in Soho or anywhere else for that matter.
Yes, he did. He got depressed when he failed to retain his title to some Mexican.
What title?
I think it was welterweight, or it might have been light heavy.
No, John Mills, he was that mad goblin in Brian's Daughter. Remember that? He got an Oscar for his goblin. And then he went on to Quatermass, and his daughter married identical twins.
She only married one of them, Dad.
Oh, yeah, that's how one of them got out of prison. His brother went in to visit him, and then they changed clothes.
That was the craze.
Well, I only read about it happening once. I didn't know it caught on to that extent.
It was the Cray twins.
Are you sure John Mills never shot himself?
Freddie Mills.
No. This girl in the Cornish one, she looked a bit like Hayley, but she wasn't.
Who beat Freddie Mills? Was it that coloured one who started a group?
Before that, she was in that series. Do you remember that series about that middle-aged bloke who was having an identity crisis?
Yeah, Gilbert Harding.
No, Gilbert Harding was the one who broke down and cried when Alan Freeman mentioned his mother.
Yes, Chubby Checker. Took up singing when he lost his title to Don Mintoff.
Don Mintoff is the Mayor of Gibraltar.
Prime Minister of Malta.
Oh, whatever he is, he's not a coloured singer who took up fighting.
Who was the big one with that other one?
What other one?
Well, the one that Clint Eastwood wasn't in. It's the one where the brothers was always feuding.
Not Rawhide.
No. Not Rawhide, no. No, it was the one that Clint Walker wasn't in.
The one Clint Walker wasn't in is Wagon Train.
I thought Wagon Train was Chocolate Biscuit.
That's it, chocolate. That's it. She was in that, oh, hold on, she was in that commercial for Dairy Tray, and then she had her hair dyed blonde.
Hey, why do you have to keep going on and on about these old programs? Why can't you forget something more up to date?
Well, like what, son?
I don't know. Sid Vicious's girlfriend.
Oh, don't be silly, lad. That was Nancy Spudgeon. How could I forget that?
Well, I'm going out.
I thought Nancy Spudgeon was Britt Eklund's love child.
Who was in Out? Was that Tom?
The Amnesiacs was brought to you by the manufacturers of Panacea, the mild tranquilizer. Tests show that 8 out of 10 cats prefer their owners to take it.
Hey, what was the name of that chick who came out of the sea in a wet blouse in that movie? Elsa Lanchester? No, Elsa Martinelli. Made her a star. Ursula Andress, Martinelli, Bardo, Derrick, Tracy, Hepburn. The wet blouse made them all. Believe me, Doctor. That is the combination you want. Big gazonkas and a wet blouse.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mrs. Crawford. Enjoying your stay?
Yes, thanks.
Must be nice to get away from the early burly of the city.
Yes, it is.
I went up to London once. Dear, oh dear. I couldn't stand their pace. All those people milling about.
Yes, well, coming down here every summer makes a lovely break.
That's right. Peace and quiet and privacy. That's what you need. We keep ourselves very much to ourselves round here. I expect that's what you like about her.
Yes, that is nice.
Now, I don't want to pry, Mrs. Crawford, but I dare say you've got some shopping to do.
Yes, I've made out a list.
Lots of hungry mouths to feed.
Yes.
I'm a believer in big families, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
Well, it's like if you've got a big family, it involves a lot of other things. If I've been reading the right book.
Yes, well, I want some steak. 8 fairly large rump steaks.
That's right, Mrs. Crawford. And an extra large one for the doctor.
No, I don't want an extra large one.
Oh, come now, Mrs. Crawford. It's always worth getting a big one for the man in the house. What with all he has to do.
He doesn't have to do anything in particular. He's on holiday.
Ah, well, that's when you need your strength, when you're on holiday. Because that's when you get up to things you haven't got time to do when you're working, if you know what I mean. Relaxing. And that takes it out of a man.
All right, I'll have an extra large one.
One extra large, juicy rump for the doctor, sir. You won't regret it, Mrs. Crawford.
Do you have any of those peeled tin tomatoes?
Ah, you'll be after those nice, squishy Italian ones.
Yes, indeed. And I want some celery.
Don't we all? Nothing like a nice stick of celery on a hot summer's night. Did your husband enjoy those special beetroots?
Yes, what was so special about them?
Oh, well, if you haven't found out yet, I'd better give you another bag.
No. I don't want any more beetroots.
Can't say I blame you.
I'd like some cabbages.
Ah, nice, firm cabbages. Coming up. Are you all right for bread?
Yes, but I need some more butter, cheese, tuna, fish. In fact, if I could just leave this list with you, I'll pop back and pick everything up in about half an hour.
Oh, you have to be somewhere, do you, Mrs.
No, I don't have to be anywhere. I thought I'd just have a little walk along the sea.
What should I tell the doctor if he comes by?
He won't be coming by.
Well, you probably know him better than I do. But if he does come by, why don't I just say that you've gone for a walk by the sea?
That's what I'm doing. I'm going for a walk by the sea.
That ties in very nicely. Hello, Jimmy. David here. Yeah, I've just had that Mrs. Crawford in. Yeah, strange woman. Asking after me special beetroot. Yeah, same thought occurred to me. She should be passing the turret in about 9 minutes. So if your Doris ain't doing anything, perhaps she'd like to pop down and remind her that her shopping will be ready when she gets back.
Last. This evening I'd like to demonstrate my paranormal powers. I could do something useless like stop all your watches or bend your favourite spoon. But I don't go in for that sort of gimmick. What I'm going to do is to go away for a few moments, and when I get back, I'll tell you exactly what you've been thinking. Are you ready? Good. Hello again. Now, while I was away, you were thinking the following 3 things. 1, how long is he going to go on dangling there? 2, shall we see what's on the other channel? And 3, how on earth did he come up from the bottom when his legs went out of the top? Well, I see the old clock on the wall is about to drop on my head, so let's have a little romantic song to finish with. Take it away in the chroma key of C, Laurie. Lovely lady of the roses, will you be my love tonight? Will you take off all your clothes and concentrate on holding me tight? Lovely lady of the roses, in your trilby and your mac, will you shed your pantyhoses and concentrate on running your delicate fingers up and down my back? Will you tickle me quite lightly, just as lightly as you can? For you're a lonely woman and I'm a lonely man.
Beryl Reid is appearing in Born in the Gardens at the Globe Theatre, London.
Lovely lady of